Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triple N Media. In this presentation, we're going to look at how Lightroom can help us to change the skin tone in this particular model. As you can see, this skin tone is a little bit darker, and see what we can do to improve the skin color and if that would look better or worse. So, in order to do that, we're going to go to this circle masking option, click on that, and we're going to select brush. And here we see the circle, and we can reduce the circle size if we want. And then we're just going to just paint over the face here, all the regions we want to cover. Not the lips, and also the neck. And the back too, so that it looks uniform. Just to see whether you have covered the entire area or not, I would bring this exposure all the way to 0 and minus 400. That shows some of the areas we missed. For example, here we need to cover this area. I think I went too much outside, so I want to stay inside here, and I want to cover this area. Let's cover the ears too, and a little bit eyebrows here, and this area, and also this little line here, and this one, and the chin, and the nose. If you want, you can reduce the size of this and then cover these areas if you like, the lighter areas, and also some of the areas here which we left off. And all right, so we have this pretty much covered, all these regions. Our next step is to adjust this. If you go all the way to the light extreme, this is what it looks like, which is horrible. That's not what we want. So slightly slide this one down. You know, you don't need a whole lot to make a huge difference. So this is like 1.25 stops. And so this 1.25 stop, just keep a mental picture of this. And then we bring it to like one stop, or the original one, which was this one, 0. So this is the original one. Let's go by half a step, half a stop, one stop, and here you can see a dramatic difference. And here is before, and here is afterwards. So if you want to lighten up the person's skin, that's how you do it, by using masking option. Go to brush the area of interest, and slightly adjust the exposure. As you can see, we started off with this picture, which was very, very beautiful anyway. We just made it a little bit lighter because you don't want to go too much lighter, because then it's going to create a fake view. I hope this has been useful to you, because this is the most important thing when we are trying to edit portraits, because the main focus is going to be not on these leaves, not on this blouse, not even on this jewelry. The main focus is going to be the face and the eyes. They are the gateway to human feelings, human emotions, and human connection. And so you spend most of the time on the face and on the skin, and that's an important aspect. As you can see, here is the tone that has been changed. So you get the picture. So this is before, and this is afterwards. And this is the most important part of editing a photo, and that is to lighten up the skin for most of the models. And the second thing we can do is make the skin smoother, which is done by using the texture. See, for example, if the texture is this one 0, and clarity is 0. This is how the skin looks. And if you want to smooth out the skin, you just bring the texture all the way, to like whatever to your desire. And also same thing with clarity. If you just bring it down, it removes some of the blemishes. As you can see, this was some changes in the texture and clarity. If you look at the previous picture, which had some granular skin texture, which was a little bit darker. I mean, it was still beautiful, but now here is a skin texture which is a little more smooth. You see, you don't see those little granular texture, and you see very smooth skin along with lighter skin. I hope these two tips will be very useful for you if you're editing portraits. I have several other videos on tips on using Lightroom. Please do watch them, and please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. I will see you in the next presentation. Thank you so much.